Assalamualaikum, my name is Adina Sabiha. My metric number is 202091. So today I'm going to do timber model construction. So the materials that I'm going to use are softwood, glue to glue all my softwood since my softwood is very thin, and then pencil, a ruler, and a cutter. So I just did the first component of the model, which is the timber board. So I'm going to glue 3 of this together later. So next I'm going to start doing the timber post so that I can check if it can go through this boards. So I'm done with the timber post, and it actually fits the board. So now I'm going to do the last part, which is the timber plank. So I finished the timber plank. For this timber model, I used scale 1 to 2.5. So for this timber board, the width of this timber board is 100 millimeter and 100 millimeters. So from the scale it will change to 40 millimeter and 40 millimeter. So for the height is 30 millimeter. So using the scale it will be 12 millimeter. So next is the timber post. So for the timber post, for the joint, the length would be 100 millimeter, so according to the scale it will be 40 millimeter, and the height of this drawing is 30 millimeters, so it's 12 millimeter according to the scale. So for the height of this post, it would be 130 millimeter, so according to the scale it would be 52 millimeter. The width of the width of this timber post is 15 millimeter, so according to the scale it would be 20 millimeter. And then for the length is 120 millimeter, so according to the scale it would be 48 millimeter. So I'll join this two component first. Okay. Next, is the timber plank. So for the timber plank, the width of this timber plank is 40 millimeter, so according to the scale it would be 60 millimeter. And then for the height of this plank it would be 80 millimeter, so according to the scale it would be 32 millimeter. And for the length of this timber plank, I use 200 millimeter, which is 80 millimeter. So I'll join this plank with this timber post, which is the third and last component. Push it up. Yep. There you go. So that is all from me. Thank you.